there, and welcome to the Beach House Garden Diary. It's the end of the year, and the garden is almost asleep. However, we still have some last activities we need to finish before the bigger snow falls. One such task is to protect the young apple trees from the roaming local deers. So I bought this 25 meters of galvanized fence net and started to cut pieces. I needed 3 pieces suitable for 1.3 meters diameter and 5 pieces of 0.8 meters diameter rings to protect my young trees. This is my first year of using the fencing instead of shade canvas, so I'm curious to see how that would work. Well, regarding the deers, we don't have reindeers in Estonia, despite the fact that we are at nearly 60 degrees latitude. We have these tiny ones, and they use my garden as a bath to freshwater areas near to the beach, and don't mind a snack on the way. I love the dark gray color, as it is barely visible to the eye. So I'm securing the net with some tiny pieces of wire. And wow! I was very surprised at how fast and easy it was to install. Just imagine how quick that would be next year when the pieces are already cut and the only task there is to put them in place. So here's the final result. And here are the nets surrounding the American oaks in the back of the garden. Completely invisible, and that's what I love about them. And now that I'm done with covering my apple trees with this mesh, and as it is so warm outside today, I have still decided to force myself a little bit more to work outside and cover my rhododendron plants that were heavily damaged by the snow that fell from the roof last year. So for this, I have decided to use these massive pellets, and I'm not entirely sure how I am going to be able to move them, but I'm gonna try. I'm trying to build a tiny tent from these, and we'll see how that works out. Wish me luck that I can actually do it, because they are so wet, and that means they are very heavy. Here's me trying to lift them. Okay, try one. Didn't work. Okay, try two. Well, that's not going to work either. But why not rotate it and then... Well, who needs the gym anyway if you have enormous wet pallets to lift? And my very ambitious plan is to somehow get this tinier pallet here and the other one supported from the other side. And I'm going to tie them up from the top and put some plastic on top of it. But how on earth am I going to get it here is not yet clear. Have to move some stones first. At least the plan is there. These pallets came with the fence panels that I ordered to build the fence in my backyard. The tinier pallet was movable, but the plants were totally on the way. problem is there are so many branches that are leaning against the terrace that if I'm gonna just drop this one in, I'm gonna break them anyway. I need to somehow secure them away from the terrace, and I have a perfect tool for that. So I got some metal rods from the back of the garden in order to secure the branches and get this pallet between the plants and the terrace. Okay, we are making progress. So now this rock becomes handy because there's another rock which I couldn't move, and now I'm going to move this one back. Oh, and the other one is so much heavier. Luckily, I also got that one in place without breaking my back. However, I did break a tiny branch, and I already broke a beautiful branch, but I'm sure the snow would damage more than just one branch. So I just need to secure it now. And then we are as good as we can get with this funny support here. Let's see. Here's the heavy-duty covering canvas that I'm planning to use. I just need something slippery so that the snow that falls from the roof would just slide off the canvas. This? I think it's too tiny. Maybe not. Alright, that should do. I'm trying to secure this canvas to the pallets using tiny rubber hooks and also some strands. These hooks are very comfortable to use, but in the end I may need to tie it here. I need this to stay in place and not fly around the property with heavy winds, which can happen and has been several times proven by my outdoor sofa. And these are the things I'm going to tie it with. Okay, am I absolutely amazed how this turned out? No, I am not at all. But for the sake of protecting the plants this winter, I leave it like that. But am I proud of myself doing such a good work outside, installing this shelter for the rhododendrons and installing most of these meshes for my apple trees and American oaks? Yes, I am very, very thrilled with the workday that I had today outside, even on 26th of December. And the day was not over. I had ordered some plant labels and I wanted to put them down before the soil freezes again. Initially, I used some scrap wood for the labeling purpose, but the marker paint faded quickly and then they soon looked just like some broken pieces of mulch. So I used my evening to write these labels. And here they are, pressed into the ground, and I think they look just lovely. I really do hope that the white marker will not wash off with rain and heavy snow. And just like that, we've come to the end of 2024. I live in the middle of nowhere. I only have a few neighbors, but I'm amazed every time how big the New Year's Eve party is. So I'm running from one window to another, feeling deep gratitude for all the great neighbors making this night very beautiful, and also feeling gratitude for the incredibly hard but also very successful year. So Happy New Year, everyone! And let's hope that the next one will be as successful but a little bit less stressful. And then, overnight, we also got some snow, covering everything with a beautiful white layer. So what else does a girl do than enjoy the winter sun and go outside to explore some animal tracks? Well, not my own. But this one here is probably left here by a wild rabbit. And this one here is probably from a crow, as they often come to eat my cat's dry food. But on some days there are also some tracks from some bigger animals with bigger paws and huge fangs. Definitely not kitos. And as there are many ungulates around, I'm not sure if these belong to deer or somebody else. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video until the end. I wish you a wonderful year of 2025, and although I'm trying to hibernate at least for a couple of more weeks, I hope to see you back in here for some winter activities soon. So far, I wish you all the best and take care.